Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
I just was listening to the Bolski say that there's a lie circulating that both Tyson and Hollywood Next are responsible for my cousin being incarcerated right now and his bond being denied. And I just want to jump in and say this, that for one, when I speak, the things that I say, I can always back it up with law. This has been already written in the judge's discovery. And I think I want to warn your audience and a lot of people who are on these YouTube streets, don't pay attention to what people say. Pay attention to what is written. The truth of the matter is that these YouTube streets turned into the Wild Wild West.
Absolutely.
DJ Tyson, Hollywood Next, and then Bolski came on the scene. Prior to that, there was a high level of civility in these YouTube streets, even though we didn't all get along. We didn't all agree on everything. They were the ones who introduced to the YouTube street the intrusion on other people's private information. They were the ones who introduced into the YouTube street these acts of intimidation, attacking, and engaging in cyber terrorism towards individuals, such to the extent that I chose not to attend my cousin's court cases because if I had seen one or two of them, it would have been a serious problem, and I would probably be in Chicago right now, arrested, facing very clearly. The judge said it very clearly, and that is this. Robert Kelly was not denied bond because of the act of witness intimidation that my cousin was accused of committing, or at least being charged with, and she knows that it has not dissipated. In the prior prosecutor's remark, in the response to the motion, they said that my cousin had people out here doing his bidding on social media, engaging in acts of witness intimidation against potential federal witnesses. No one can deny that these three have built their channels for the last 3 or 4 months on bashing Azriel Clary. This is all that they've done. This is all they continue to do. They can post and come out and say, free R. Kelly all they want. But at the end of the day, these three are the most detrimental as it relates to my cousin's freedom and fighting for R. Kelly. Everybody within the sound of my voice heard DJ Tyson call my cousin a dope dealing singer, heard him call him all kind of names, and really say straight up they need to lock his ass up like Bill. Everyone heard these three speak against the dollar for the king, out the gate, saying that it was a fraud, that Dana was stealing money, that I was stealing money. You heard DJ Tyson, day one, say do not donate to a dollar for the king, and all of a sudden, it turns into Kevin's blessing. You all have seen DJ Tyson pimp this goddamn movement from day one. You know he doesn't like R. Kelly. You know that he's totally against my cousin, but he's made a lot of money defrauding and conning people, and he's going to pay for it. I'm going to send you an email. I'm going to send you an email from the goddamn U.S. Marshals confirming that his ass is going to prison for taping in that federal courtroom and engaging in witness intimidation. Okay. The beauty of YouTube is that we have a record. Every video that I've done, every video that you've done, everyone has a record. DJ Tyson came on the scene basically to defraud R. Kelly supporters. Once it was discovered, a tape that he had on Facebook calling R. Kelly every name in the book, most people saw that tape. If you haven't seen it, email me, I'll send it to you. And he expressed how R. Kelly was nothing but a dope dealing singer and how he deserved to have his ass locked up. He never explained why his sentiment changed. However, he came on the scene when Dana was doing his protesting, and he went in and he called himself infiltrating the movement. No sooner than that rally was over, the DJ Tyson came on YouTube and told Dana J, do not come back to Chicago. Hey, DJ Tyson came on YouTube and told a goddamn lie and said that Attorney Greenberg told him that Dana was stealing money. That's B. C, everything that he did after that was to try to take over this movement. DJ Tyson has made a lot of money surviving off of R. Kelly supporters, tricking you all, such to the extent is right there in black and white. No one can deny the fact that he sat in this woman's apartment that's on the phone, collecting super chat, which she asked him for $200 to help pay her damn team, to now all of a sudden donate to me. It's about Kevin's blessing. DJ Tyson went into the courtroom through one of the supporters. He was, someone purchased him a plan. When he went to that hearing, after he lied and tried to go to the police, I said something about him that I did not say, I never used his name. He went inside of that courthouse and committed at least 3 felonies. That is a fact. I, being Rob's cousin, I recorded it. I contacted the U.S. Marshals, and I had his bum committed 3 felonies. He went across the street and bragged about how he had lied to the officials. I'm going to send you documentation confirming that DJ Tyson's ass is going to prison for frauding R. Kelly supporters from day one. But that is not going to be the charges levied against him. The charges being levied against him is witness intimidation, lying to federal authorities, and stemming in a goddamn courtroom. This is personal with me. Dana has not stolen any money. From my vantage point, I know that I have it. But at the same time, how is it that the same 3 individuals who spoke against the dollar for the king, a fundraising effort that would assist my cousin legally, are the same 3 goddamn individuals who have been intimidating Adriel Clary, a potential federal witness, and now the prosecutors are aware of it. The judge cited it in the decision. We're not going to release R. Kelly because of witness intimidation and his ability to have others to do this. This is factual, people. They are responsible for my cousin not being out